Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a little while. It's been a very long time. I don't know why I've got this problem where I keep drinking water, but I'm back. Hold up. I am officially back. And we're just gonna be streaming. We're gonna go back to full-time streaming. I don't know if Ted's gonna come back. Hopefully Battledroid continues to stream and stuff. But I don't actually really know what to do, if I'm being honest. I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I've got the new stream schedule, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If I stream those days, it is hardcore. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I almost had a list there for half a second, is going to be Clash Royale or Siege. But honestly, today I might just say, yeah, forget that a little bit. But there is one thing I want to do in hardcore, so we can actually get started on Temple Square a little bit. Because I've mapped out how this is going to work, and we can explain that in a second. But I'm glad to be back, honestly. I mean, that new cam as well. We've got the entire freaking basement. I got to figure out where to put these. Controller, go back there. I've got a little controller for like Castle Crashers and stuff. But yeah, I've got this entire basement that we can just screw around in if I feel like it, which is really stinking cool because there's so much that I can do down here without the restrictions. I liked the green screen. I will admit, I really liked the green screen, and I don't have it out at all. But with this, there's so much more we can do because we got all this space. I'm gonna also just, you know, if we ever have people come over for like collab streams and stuff, I don't think anybody lives near me, so we can't really do collab streams. But maybe one day in the future, we can do collab streams. Is that my yap? I'm a retard, I swear. That's one of the things as well that I've been like researching. Because I haven't just spent these last few months doing like nothing, right? Okay, Spotify audio is coming in, thankfully. I haven't just spent the last 3 months doing nothing. I have been researching and trying to figure out how to be, you know, more entertaining and more engaging with my streams, which obviously right now it's not really going to be that because Minecraft is the low downtime. That's why I have the 3 different, I guess the 50-50 split between games of hardcore and the other games, because I realized that Minecraft isn't the most entertaining game. It's not the most entertaining. That's very obvious. It's more of a chill, relaxed game, but it is still my favorite game ever, and I will always be playing it. But I also want my streams to be entertaining, which is why I've done the 50-50 split. So on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, we're just going to be doing variety games, mostly Clash Royale and Siege, because I'm really into those right now. I want to rank up in Siege, and Clash Royale's Jinxie got me back into Clash Royale because it's Jinxie. So we're going to be playing that. We also might be playing that today. I have a roll blank. I just spilled my water! But yeah, I'm not sure how today's going to go. I have a slight plan for hardcore of what we could do, and then maybe we'll switch to Siege or Clash later, because I kind of want to. I really want to play Clash today. I ain't going to lie. I really want to play some Clash Royale, even though I don't have a stream thumbnail for it. For at least Rumble's end. For Twitch, it doesn't. Nice mansion. This is not a mansion. This is a basement. It's not even... like, yeah. This just goes across the width of my entire house. I got one wall here, and on the other side of this wall is just dirt. And then you go over there to that wall, at the very end behind that couch. You go over that side, there's just dirt. There's nothing else on the other side of the wall. You go over and then up, it's just outside. It just goes the length. This is not a mansion. I do not live in a mansion. But maybe eventually I will stream in one. Almost on my 2nd year in Minecraft Hardcore, no tums. I'm so proud. Really? Wait, you're actually doing it too? Dude, I hit year 2 in October, I think 6th. October 6th this year is 2-year anniversary. But dude, hey, I respect you. Shush. But hey, I respect you. The fact you play hardcore with no totems, instant respect from me. Where is it? Bink. There we go. Perfect. Put that back on. I forgot I needed that. Okay. Yeah, this is where I took the thumbnail. So we got our armor, the temple square armor. We've got the project we're doing. So here's what I need, right? Here's the problem. I need, if I come into my schematics and then, is it in hardcore? Would I have it in hardcore? No, it's going to be something. Yeah, temple square, temple. Actually, it'd probably be, I think, full temple 2.0. Yeah. I need almost, holy cow, it's gotten bigger. I didn't realize I need that much. So I need 57 shulker boxes of just quartz bricks for the outside of this build. Just the outside, not any of the inside with the flooring and stuff, which is a stupid amount. This is so much quartz. But there are fair arguments against Lightmatica. I'm nowhere near skilled enough to not use it. But again, big problem. I need 57 shulker boxes of just quartz bricks for just the outside of this build. And quartz is one of the hardest blocks to get in bulk. Now, I don't want to use white concrete or like iron blocks or literally anything else that'd be easier to get because I'm stubborn and I want to use quartz. So here's what I'm thinking we do, right? There's only really one solution. I've tried a auto quartz farm with piglin bartering. I've tried setting up I looked over here because that's where my camera used to be. I tried an auto gold farm into an auto bartering farm to try and just manually make the quartz bricks with the crafters. And it works, but it's very slow. When I left for my mission, when I left the world in March, I think I was on 4,900 something days, and now you can't see it because I'm covering it. Piss. Okay, well, it says 5,000 right here. 5,520 is how many days I'm on. Okay, I need to like, I just want to show whatever. I'm telling the truth. 5,520 days is what we're at. So I tried piglin bartering because I'm just like, yeah, I can just AFK my way to the 57 shulker boxes. No, because I've gotten maybe 3 and I've AFK'd for over 1,500 days. Probably 1,000 days actually I've AFK'd trying to get shulker boxes and it just hasn't worked. So there's 2 other options for getting quartz. One of which is you mine manually in the nether, which is a horrible option. It's the worst one. Or we trade, which I feel like this is the best option. I've started it a little bit. I've got some, and this isn't even close to what I need with all my masons. So here's what I'm thinking we do. I know I said I would never build one of these because there's no point, but now there really is a point. I'm thinking we build a raid farm because just for the emeralds, I'm going to burn every single totem. I don't want the totems. I just need the emeralds because it is so slow trading with all these guys and then trading with all these guys. It's slow. It'd be so much quicker if I just had the emeralds and could just go whoop, 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 and just get all the quartz instantly. F3M. You can get 1 iron for 1 emerald. I know, but that's not the problem. The problem isn't that it's cheap because yeah, these guys are cheap. 1 gold for 1 emerald. Paper, sticks, string, stone, food, iron back here. The problem is not getting the emeralds from the villagers, it's getting the emeralds in bulk because 1 emerald is equal to 1 quartz block. So essentially I need 57 shulker boxes of emeralds. And the quickest way to do that is a raid farm. Let me also try your... that's schematic rendering. That's the wrong one. All right. Aha, you can see it. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Local difficulties, whatever thing now, but cool. Now I can see it. Awesome. I'm out of water already. That's probably bad. I did not mean to take a screenshot. Cool. W suggestions. W chat. Yeah, that's kind of the only option. In my mind, the only way that we're getting this quartz in a feasible time is through villager trading and through a raid farm. So I feel like that's what we need to do first, but also I'm moving the rest of these villagers, this entire row. I'm making this entire row just stonemasons because I need them. So I'm going to move these guys over to right here. Our villager hall is actually getting really clogged up. We have a lot of these guys. But other than that, so that's what we're gonna probably do today, is start on the raid farm, do some villager work, but also let's do a little world tour, a little plan for the future, right? Because there are some things I've added. First of all, why is there just a line of concrete right here? I want to make the entire world connected. So if I head over to, let's go over to, is the music too loud, by the way? It seems like it might be. Oh, I'm just gonna pull up my stream real quick because I'm looking at the thing. No, it's all right. Okay, I'm gonna trust you, but I'm still gonna check because I'm an idiot. Oh no, that's perfectly fine. Wow, yeah. You know, I should just listen to you guys. That'd probably be wise if I just listened to you. Okay, so let's just follow this path. So we've got our pathway. I want the entire world connected. Let's go for a walk. All right, let's go for a walk. Obviously, right here is going to be Temple Square. We're going to have the giant Christus statue right here. If you don't know what that is, just look it up. I'm just building a statue from real life. It's not the T-pose one. It's not the T-pose one from Brazil. That's not the statue I'm building. I'm building the LDS one that's in Salt Lake City. But then up there is going to be the temple. You might be able to see the new thing that's in the corner right there. But essentially, where all this white stuff is going to be pathways, because I want the entire world connected. Because that's just, it makes the world feel more complete, I found out, when everything's connected. When you can walk everywhere, and you don't have to have an elytra, and you don't have to use the nether, it's way better. Because it feels really, really connected. So, like I said, you can see them. You can see the shroomies. So I'll explain those in a second. As I said in episode 83, this is Pittsfall Town, which is something I've been in talks about for a little while, even way back in Pittsfall itself. Okay, where was I? Yes, episode 83. I explained in there that this is going to be Pittsfall Town. It is my own little side project that I am allowing myself to work on off stream. Because our main project is Temple Square. I'm not going to allow myself to work on Temple Square anymore. I did terraforming, because if you remember, there's a giant mountain range here that I just... Goodbye. I just got rid of my spit everywhere. I got rid of it, but I won't allow myself to work on Temple Square off stream unless I'm just gathering materials. I am perfectly allowed to sit AFK and gather materials. But this, Pittsfall Town, I'm allowed to do off camera, by myself, whatever. And another big change... Okay, let me explain this first and then big change. So it's just a nice little area to put villagers because, you know, I feel a little bad now that Happy Guest is in the game. But the wall of great and amazing ideas. This is kind of our goal list of just extra things we can do. We got a better nether hub. We have Pittsfall Town, which is this. Everywhere is accessible without the elytra or the nether. This is the big one that I really want to do. I want to be able to walk everywhere and get everywhere without having to do the nether. The archive center, there is something new that I'm going to do. So every month we take a map of the current project area and put it in Pittsfall Castle. We're going to take those maps and put it in the archive center instead, which the archive center is going to go... like there. That pillar is where the archive center is going to go. And a new thing, I'm going to take every year, at the end of every year, like December, around Christmas time, I'm going to take a map of like the entire world where it goes, I think it's 10 maps out. So 1,000 blocks out. The crystal in Pittsfall, we can't see it, but the void crystal, that's what it was called, that is the very center of the map, and it's going to go 10 maps out in each direction in just a big sphere. I might make it bigger, I might not, but that is a 1 year thing. We do that once a year, and it's like 300 maps or something. It's ridiculous. I gotta refund that. But with everywhere being accessible without the elytra or the nether, that means we have to have a way into Pittsfall, which the only two ways are with the elytra or through the nether portal. So we're making Pittsfall Elevator, which is just a cool way to get down. And then Shroomville. This is something my sister added in episode 83 as well. I said that I was allowing my sister to join the world. And that is what these are. This is her thing. I designed these. She built them completely on her own. She wanted me to design these mushrooms for her, so I went into creative on her world. It's very simple. We did the same thing, open to land, start land world, but you don't click either of these. And this essentially makes a server from home. We did this with her computer. We went onto her building world and I helped her design these mushrooms. She told me what she wanted, what block palettes, what the shape was, how big they were, and I just made it for her. And then she took a schematic of them, came back into the world and actually built them completely on her own. And I'm really proud. She went and gathered up all these blocks and she built it completely on her own. And they look really good. I'm really proud of how these have turned out. And she will just play on the world whenever she feels like. More than likely it won't be on stream, because where she actually plays is, if you see that computer, there's another one way back there, so she'd have to go behind me, and I just don't want to, like, you know, leak her face for reasons, because there's pedophiles on the internet and stuff. But this is just her little base. She's got, you know, Minor. I don't know why she's named her horse this, and then Romeo, but this is just her little base. And she wanted to do massive mushrooms, so I helped her build that. That's all that is. I have nothing to do with this. I will help her design these mushrooms and design builds and figure out how to, like, place stuff and where to put it. But in terms of me actually building anything, that's her land. I've dedicated, if you see, I've done a little bit of terraforming with these rivers. That's what this white is. These aren't paths. These is just terraforming. I have cut off this entire little island, so it's just hers. The only way in is like through the snow over here, and then this little path which goes up and around. So this entire area I've given her to do whatever she wants with. If she just wants to leave it, whatever. She wants to build stuff, cool. But she's got her project, I've got mine. And I don't think there's really anything else. We've just got these houses. I guess I could explain these. These are just some very basic boy houses. There's nothing really in them. That's a fisherman house. I'm actually kind of proud of this one. Look at this. It's got a wheel. It's got one of those water wheel thingies that literally does nothing, but just sits there and looks cool. And then 2 resident houses, which we've got this guy, which are first, I've named the first 2 villagers that I brought here from the actual village. We got Tom, and then the other one's Jerry. I don't remember where he is. He wanders off all the time. But yeah, just very simple houses. They're kind of just chilling here. They can't go up here. I've made it so they can't. Stop. And then this house is the most recent one I built, which is the butcher house. It's the butcher shop. Look at how cool this is. I love this. You got the invisible item frames with, you know, the butcher food and whatnot. I'm really upset these guys don't sell cooked steak, because that's what I wanted, but they don't sell it. I've got a bunch of other houses and stuff that I've yet to build. I just want to expand this place. Again, I'll just build this offline. More than likely, you will see this place grow more than Shroomville. She hasn't decided on a name yet. Right now, it's Shroomville. But yeah, this is going to be a very cool area. I want Pittsfall to be the core, the heart of the world, which is why I'm building all this stuff here. Why I'm really happy my sister has also decided to build a really cool project over there, because it's just sections of the world. It's lore. I can't wait to look back on this world when I'm like 30 and be like, wow, those are some amazing times. Remember when we built all this stuff? Because right here, this is going to be such a good view. Actually, no, the best view, I think it actually is on top of this little mound, is the best view you can get. Because you've got the Void Crystal, our first Christmas tree, a little part of the castle. The temple is going to be right there. The shrooms and the town, and then the archive center will be there. This is one of the best views in the world. Although if you go higher up, this will probably be better. But where to put it? I think what we're going to do is we're going to gather up the materials right now, and then we're going to go play Siege. I think that'll be most ideal. If we gather up all these materials so that, you know, Friday, we're good to just log in, and it's already night again. Holy, that goes fast. We got our material list. Boy, this is gonna be such a good farm, because here's my plan. Anytime I can, I will be AFK at that farm getting emeralds on or off stream, and then we will be building up the custom mountain over here, because we got to like terraform this mountain a little bit. And then every day we will come back to these villagers, get more quartz, and just stack it up until we run out of emeralds. Just so we're gathering up quartz while I'm building up the foundations of where the temple's going to go. So when it comes time to actually build the temple, we aren't completely out. I was supposed to grab my bed. Twitch makes you run ads, which sucks. Redstone lamp. Ooh. I don't think I've ever made one of these either. Maybe I have. Oh yeah, I definitely have. I'm an idiot. Hi, ma'am. It is good to be back. Stone brick stairs, stone button, and a target. Okay. Stone brick stairs. Oh, I have a button. Button, and then target block, target block, target block. That's hay and redstone. Do I have wheat for a target block, though? If not, I can go to the town. All right, for right now, it's fine. Okay, we've essentially gathered everything, but there's a few things we're missing, but in that we're fine. So we got everything. We essentially have everything. When we're done, we're done. All right, let me pause this. We're gonna go play Clash Royale and absolutely lose our minds, and this is gonna be great. After I take a little wee. All right, our bed's still in here, right? Perfect. Okay, where was our thing? Raid farm. It needs to go literally right there, and it looks like it's majority white glass. So honestly, let's grab the white glass first, and then just, where's levers? It's not gonna be levers, it's gonna be in here maybe? Yeah, the ladders, that's what I want. I've got to be so careful when building this, because if I screw it up, then it doesn't work. And I just got to be careful, because it's a raid farm in general. If I mess this up, it could possibly mean death. Which, you know, is bad. But it's fine, because I won't screw it up. Okay, if I can place the stinking glass, maybe. Weird stuff going on? Place correctly? Thank you. Same with that one. Oh, there are hoppers, I forgot. Yeah, these are kind of important, I'd say. Hoppers might be just a tad important. Then want smooth stone as well to go back here. Why is there a gap? There's a lot in this build that I don't fully know about. Because again, I haven't watched the tutorial. I'm only going to watch the tutorial if it's like, oh, it doesn't work and I've broken it. Where did I go wrong? Which will more than likely happen. I know I need repeaters. I also know I'm going to need the dust. Everything else is probably okay. I really probably should make like a video on... Because there is one video I want to make, which is a guide to actually building a mega base or starting a project like I've done twice now in this world, or 3 times total. But maybe I should also make a video on staying committed and how to stay motivated while doing it, because that is a big issue. I know a lot of my friends who, you know, you've got the 2-week Minecraft phase where it's like, yeah, let's play Minecraft. And you want to build all this cool stuff, but then you just get demotivated and it never happens. But it would be awesome if it did. There we go. That's what I wanted. I think, right? No, it's supposed to be facing the other way. I don't think it really matters. But yeah, even if I lost this world to something, I don't even know what, but just to some BS glitch, I still would want to play. I love this game too much. Like, I couldn't quit. If it was like actually impossible like it has been for you, obviously I would quit, but also I wouldn't play any video games because at that point you can't. Should I go back now until I get the motivation again? Okay, well, I hope I can give you that motivation. That's what got me into hardcore Minecraft originally, was Philza's 5-year montage. Let me give you the rundown of how Minecraft had been going. So it was 2019, and Minecraft had just barely started to come back again because of, like, you know, Fortnite bag, Minecraft good, Fortnite's the kids game now, let's all go back to Minecraft. It just started to come back. And so I just made a survival world, yada yada, whatever. It was just, for me, it was just basic boy survival world, doing what I want, building stuff. I had a giant Pokeball house that I made on there. But eventually I got bored of that world and I was just like, all right, back to Fortnite now. Because, you know, at that point, I just was like, okay, now what do I do? I didn't know what else to do. My mind hadn't been expanded to the point of HermitCraft or big projects or these long-term builds that take years and years. I was just like, okay, well, I've kind of done everything I want to do. And this was around the time, this was the peak of Laserbeam playing Minecraft. I remember this because I made a melon farm because I was like, oh, Laserbeam's cool. I want to do melon farm as well. So we can pinpoint the exact points when Laserbeam was playing Minecraft. And then I took a break for probably like 3 months. And then the video came up into my feed. My 5 years of Minecraft hardcore. And I was like, no shot, somebody survived hardcore for 5 years. So I watched it and I actually like cried during that video because I was like, oh my gosh. I was the Danny Da Vinci meme. I get it. I finally understood and I was like, nope, I have to try hardcore. I have to. And then rest is history. I've told the story of hardcore a couple times now until we get to this point, and that was 5 years ago that I first started playing hardcore. My first 3 hardcore worlds were before series 1, and that was about for a year. But eventually I just fell in love with the game. All over again. Oh, I don't have a torch? Oh, I also need those. All right, composter, 2 composters, and well, I'm just gonna grab them, honestly. Well, I have you tabbed at least 90% of your streams, yeah. Do I know anything about DreamHack? Yes, I know that there's at least 30 Rumble creators going. I think Mrs. Ma'am and Pep Killer were on a call like a month ago. Yeah, it was around the beginning of July. I think that they were in this call. And I was just like, oh, they're in a call. Let's go say hi, because I had just gotten back and wanted to talk to them. And they're like, yo, Gussie, you gotta come to DreamHack. And I was like, I don't have money. So I would love to go, but also I'd probably only do stuff for like 3 hours and then be like, okay, I'm socialed out. My social battery's dead. Let's go back to the hotel room. That's what would happen. Bro. No, here's what we'll do, Battle Droid, is eventually there'll be another kind of meeting. I'm telling you, in the next couple of years, within the next 3 years, me, you, Taylor, Aiden, we're doing a meetup and we're doing a stream together. Within the next 3 years, we're doing it. Yeah. I'm not antisocial. I'm fine socializing and hanging out, but I have a battery. Right? My battery life is like an iPhone. It dies. If it's constantly on, then it dies. It needs time to recharge. I'm not a Samsung, like most people. I'm an iPhone. Yoink the lights. Done hanging out for a few months. Okay, well, that's fine. So, Valdred, how would you feel? Because here's the thing, right? I've been talking to Aiden about this, about, you know, we have a meetup eventually. And in my eyes, it is most ideal if everybody comes to me. Because for 2 major reasons. 1, housing's not a problem. My grandparents quite literally have a mansion with an indoor pool. So 1, streams will go hard. And 2, you won't have to pay anything for living anywhere. I guarantee you I can convince them, hey, I've got a bunch of streaming friends. They're this. You can call them. Here's their numbers. Is it cool if we, you know, stay the week while you guys are away doing a business meeting or something? They'll go, sure. And then we've got this giant house that we can stream in, and it's cool. Yeah. So if we need it, you are not staying in a hotel. Here's the thing, right? We go to like Canada, me and you go to Canada, or we all come to you. Then yes, that might be an option, but here's the thing. If you guys are coming to me, No, you are not staying in a hotel or an Airbnb. You're gonna save your money to do the cool things. We actually have a lot to do here. I'm really surprised. We've got cliff jumping, boating, everything to do with lakes. We can do anything with lakes. Fishing, boating, jet skiing, tubing, cliff jumping. We've got all that with the lakes. We've got the house, which has got a massive yard, and they have a massive field that we can like set up paintball or something. There's so much we can do. Because if you guys come here, all you gotta worry about is getting here and getting home. Because I'll come pick you up. You guys will fly into Salt Lake City. I'll come pick you up. We'll all drive back here to my hometown. And then we'll just hang out. So you guys, the only expenses you guys will have to worry about is getting to Salt Lake and then back to your hometowns. And then any extra food you want for meals. Because as well, food will be taken care of because they got a massive food storage with steaks and stuff. So we can cook. We can have homemade meals every night. We can do cooking streams. It'll be so peak. It'll be the peakest week. It'll be awesome. I forgot I needed those. But the only reason I'm going to want to meet everyone, yeah. Honestly, yeah. When I heard that Rick was going to be there and possibly Chris, I don't know if Chris is confirmed. I know Rick is. It's like, oh man, should I just invest a bunch of money into DreamHack right now? But no, because I would much rather. Why are these off? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong to make these not want to work. They should be working. I'll have to watch the video. But yeah, it's like, oh, they get to meet Rick and possibly Chris. Like, that's going to be awesome. But also, there's also like 30 people going, which is like, that's a bit much for me. That's a bit much. Because I would much rather do a stream IRL with you, Taylor, and Aiden, and just meet up IRL. We don't even have to stream, but just actually like hang out with you guys in real life, then like meet the CEO of Rumble and everybody else. I gotta add that in there too. Threes. Oh, iron. I need a piece of iron. We could go play Clash tonight, maybe. Depends if my parents want to come down here. Because, like, you see right behind me, that TV, that's the family room TV, so no one else can really be down here unless they want to get doxxed and leaked and their face shown on stream. Yeah. Your boy's 1 year old. Congrats as well. You've successfully raised a kid for a year. I can't do that. They would have died. 100%. I can close that. Yeah, don't save. I don't want that stuff saved. Yoink that. Yoink that. I need one of each, and now we can go to the nether and make this thing, because we have our coordinates written down, right? Yes, perfect. I had both of these already. And I need lava. Yeah, I don't know why you still have a girlfriend. A very simple reason. I have easily over 10,000 hours on this particular video game, and I don't go outside. I'm not that good looking. I can't talk to women. I'm scared of women. I don't have a job because I lost it because, you know, job market. The actual place closed down. I wasn't fired, but the place wasn't paying their taxes and it got shut down. So, but I start another job tomorrow. I'm not in college. Don't go to social events. Prefer to be by myself. Like to stream Minecraft nonetheless. Am a complete idiot. That's 11 reasons. Can I think of any more? No. All right. 11 reasons for why I don't have a girlfriend. That should be enough. I'm not handsome. I'm really not. I promise. I don't want Aries selection. But what do you think how the end looks like with all those rings? I found that out. I saw that post like when it first came out 6 months ago-ish. And I was surprised. I was like, really? Jeez. But no, I'm not going 30,000 blocks out just to see the second ring, because that takes up like 8 gigabytes on your PC just from the chunks loaded. And my hardcore world is already 15 gigabytes. I don't need to be adding an extra 8 for no reason, just to see another void. Guess Badussy. You serious right now? Do I need to turn on the lights everywhere else down here? It seems like it's getting very dark. And my camera's a little dark. I might turn on lights. I might not. I don't know. Hello, Pittsfall Village. I need some leads and some wood. Do I have wood in these chests? I thought I did. Perfect. Yoink. I don't remember how many I need, so we're going to make 4 boats and grab 4 villagers. We're going to kidnap 4 of these guys. Not these guys. They're too far. I can't be asked. The ones that are in the village closer to us. All right. You see the boat? Get in it. There we go. He's the best streamer of all time. That is just factually false. That's not even close to true. I appreciate the compliment, but that's not even close to true. There are streamers here on Rumble that are leagues better than me. All right, now we just row them all this way. Oh, I love this. It's such a good update. This little feature. We've been asking Mojang to make leads and minecarts. No, sorry, boats and minecarts leadable for ages. I'm so glad they finally did it. I'm watching to see if any of those squids fall into the Pittsfall. No, okay. Up we go. Come on. Come on. Let me up. There we go. Got him. And then he comes this way. I just have to make a whole elaborate contraption to get this guy where I want him to go. Yeah, up. Maybe up by 1 more. Okay, cool. And then he comes this way. Don't fall off. Okay, it's working. It's working. Kind of. Can you get up? Up. Like higher. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. Now, what I should be able to do is take him over here, put him in this little corner, box him in, because they can't go past ladders, I don't think. Maybe they can. Let me do this real quick, in case they can. What did I just break? Did I just break something on the other side? Oh, the other ladder. Okay, that's fine then. Gotta go feed the baby? Alright, we go feed your baby. Right, good job on, I guess, making money. Again, I'm too stupid to understand all that kind of stuff. Alright, up you go! Alright, that works beautifully, actually. Wow. That works very well. Okay, so now he's up there, right? Yes. We're gonna place the thing back and set it here. So he needs to go in that corner with a block. And he's just gonna stand there? Oh no, there is a block that goes above him, so we need a composter for him. This isn't that bad. Because he can't really go anywhere, and he can't pathfind anywhere else. So it works. Cool. He's there. We have him. Okay, we got it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Give me that. Give me your trident. He broke a boat, you jerk. I didn't realize these guys could spawn and attack my villagers. Wow, he does no damage. I love projectile protection. Alright, no, nothing. Yeah, this is a slight problem. I forgot these guys could spawn. And I don't know why the fog in the water is gone. All the way up to wherever the next one is, right there. I don't know why they need to be this separated. I don't really care if the farm works the way it does in the tutorial world, then I don't care. As long as it works and it gives me tons and tons of emeralds and it doesn't kill me. I'm actually very, very scared to use this farm. Normally with most farms, I can just leave my computer and it'll be fine. I'm going to be, or I'll even have like my headphones off and I'll just be sitting here playing like Clash Royale on my phone. With this farm, I am doing none of that. I am attentive to it 24/7 because if it decides, oh, you know what, we're going to spawn Vexes, I am in so much trouble. And I've got to be able to act immediately. Okay, I should have waited to place that. Wait, I didn't want that there either. it's going to activate it again. So let me just break it one more time. Yep, there you go. Beautifully. You are amazing, good sir. Thank you for just instantly getting in there. All right, enjoy your new life, I guess. Top of the tower. You get a beautiful view of the ocean. I mean, these guys, at least they're outside. They're not like my other ones. They're stuck in Pitfall. These guys get to see the ocean. And possibly a bunch of future projects I'm going to build over here. Like that. Probably going to do something with the ocean monument eventually. Because it's the staple of hardcore. You have to. And then I'll put you at the very top. I only have one more composter. I only need 4 of these. Unless I've already placed the other one. I may have. I didn't think I did, though. Yeah, just float over this mountain right into the ocean. Beautiful. Dolphins, do you want to hand me my lead back? Dolphin? You want to hand me my lead, or are you just going to keep it? Alright, I guess you're just going to keep it. That's yours now. I'm not coming for it. You following me? No. Apparently dolphins do stuff like, you know, show you to bury treasure and stuff, but I've never actually seen them do it. I've never had that experience of a dolphin showing me to bury treasure, which kind of sucks. I've always wanted to. And this guy needs his composter and a piece of glass right there, so he walks over. And then it's that, done. That's the entire thing, other than the fact water needs to be reaching that level, but that's fine. Okay, cool, we got it. I can put a bunch of this stuff away that I don't need in my inventory. Because I need 1 piece of glass. I need the 1 glass, none of this, none of the frog lights. Pogrod can also be put away. Pretty sure I'm done with him. The leads I'm going to keep. Organize my inventory back to the way it was. I don't need either of these boats now. These are all empty, right? Let me just empty them. I don't need easy place mode. I can do it on my own. And then I just need to fill that up. I'm not going to need the dirt. Actually, let me put it back in there. Okay. Last boy. We have our last boy, and then we're good. Why is there a dead squid? Why are there ink sacs? Where did a squid die? If I remember correctly, drowns don't kill squids, and I didn't kill squid, and axolotls don't spawn. How did a squid die? I didn't kill a squid. Why are there ink sacs here? Axolotls don't spawn. They're the only thing that attacks squids besides guardians. Why are there ink sacs? Huh. There's just 2 ink sacs sitting here. I didn't kill a squid, did I? I don't think I did. Okay. Let's just name these, I guess, really quick. Mystery sacs. I have no idea why those are there. But cool, I guess. I guess I just have... A squid died at some point. I didn't kill one. Axolotls don't spawn. The nearest monument is all the way over there. Nothing could have killed it. But how did it die? I guess I can I'll re-watch the footage when I'm editing and see if I can figure it out. Because it's obviously somewhat fresh. I don't need water anywhere else, I don't think. And just to double check... I mean, okay, so yeah, it's supposed to be not bubbly. So let me actually... I need to remove that. I forgot. I need actually 1 more thing of water. And then to remove the soul sand that's up there. So I break that and then replace that with solid water. So now all of that is water source blocks and we should be okay. It's just getting upset about the signs. I need the beacons. Ominous bottles, and it should work. Just like so. I'm gonna go grab more white stained glass, but... Oh, what? It doesn't work? Just that one? Why? Why don't these work? I thought it would. What'd I do wrong? How come that one works, but these ones don't? What did I do wrong? I have them the exact same. Oh. I'm missing one singular block right here. I think that's it. I think that's what's doing it. Now you guys work. There we go. Okay, cool. So now what I can do is I can go regeneration, which I think is the only one that I can actually... Can I like... Oh, I need a different power? I guess speed. Regeneration and speed. And this one I'll grab strength 2. And then this one I'll grab resistance 2. And now while I'm here, I've got all these enchantments permanently, and it's amazing. It's perfect. It's brilliant. I forgot about that. I forgot that we had to do that. Oh man, please work. Please work, farm. It'd be so nice if this just worked first try and I don't have to, you know, worry about this breaking. It is a very picky farm, but I've built it pretty much exactly as the schematic said. It said watch the tutorial closely, which I did not do, so I'm kind of expecting this to break, but really, really hoping it doesn't. You know, plan for the best. No, hope for the best, plan for the worst. I have kind of mentally planned for the worst, and I'm hoping that it just works. And it works beautifully. What was I doing here? I needed a sign. Yes, that's what I needed, and I had one in here. We're going to try a few more times. Just kidding. We're going to keep trying until we get this right. Alright, chest plate. On in case of emergencies, along with the fireworks. The farm is on. Step into the scary chamber that I really don't like. Drink the thing. Instantly get Raid Omen. That's a better sign. That's a good sign. We instantly got Raid Omen. Yeah, now they're keeping they all have their jobs. Good. Please work. Please work. Please work. Come on. Come on. Work. I didn't think about that. I have knockback. Oh no. Oh no. I have knockback. Wait. Push the button. I need to make a new sword that doesn't have knockback. I don't think this will work. Oh. Oh. Can they target me? Am I safe in here? Okay, that kind of worked. That kind of worked. Other than the fact that I have knockback. Okay, hold up. Witches, do you mind just like chilling for a bit? You guys just chill while I go get a not knockback sword with there's still a sharpness on it. Do I even have a sword like that available? Hold up, let me just I guess throw this over here because I don't need any of this. I mean, yeah, we're gonna pick up a lot of totems, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm just gonna kill you guys real quick, okay? Cool, cool. I mean, yeah, they dropped emeralds. I don't want them. Oh, I'm not actually throwing them. Can I throw them properly? No, I just can't. Totem equal bad. Because we don't like totems. Oh, my thing broke. Alright. Totem equal bad. I feel like that's a good name. I need an item frame, though, for it. And we fill up the rest of our inventory with dirt. And just put the spares in there. We turn it on. So these guys are good. Alright, let's see. Step in. Drink a bad omen bottle, maybe. Perfect. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now, if I look up here, they should instantly spawn. The only thing we don't get from this is saddles because the Ravagers die. I don't care. I don't want the saddles. The Ravagers can die. I really don't care. But they come kind of instantly as well, which is the crazy part. They all spawn immediately because they get pushed to the nether. So it's the entire raid in like 10 seconds. Look. Once this bar goes full, they'll instantly go away and then start spawning back in and falling. I just gotta be so careful. I've got God armor, so I should be okay. See, it went away. There they are. They're coming back. And then I just sit here. Maybe? Are more gonna fall? Is that it? That is not it. No. The other one had way more. Okay, well now they're spawning. So it just needed a little recharge, I guess. Wow, that's the quickest achievement I think I've ever gotten. That was the entire raid. Okay, we got 29 emeralds out of that. And it's a pretty good XP farm too. Okay, so it's just a kind of trial and error kind of a farm. Alright. We are getting bad omen bottles out of this. So honestly, let's go again. But then we just need a farm, and that's about it. But hey, it works! We did it! We successfully made an actual raid farm. Now my totem stats are, unfortunately, if I go into statistics and then totem. Oh. Items. Yeah, unfortunately now it's no longer picked up 1. It's 12, and it's just gonna probably get higher, honestly. That's unfortunate. That was kind of my big flex of, yeah, I picked up 1 totem, and I can show you the exact one it was. It's alright. Hey, pretty successful. I ain't even gonna lie. Pretty stinking successful stream. Now, do we do a raid, or do I just go to bed? Honestly, I might just go to bed. It's clogged. Nah, we just gotta fix it, and I'll figure out how to fix it. Do we do a raid? Who's live right now on Rumble? We could raid Cat Dog or Ma'am. Let's raid Cat Dog.